The title of this book is The Antediluvian History of Earth, authored by Martin K. Ettington and narrated by Martin K. Ettington. The first page is a summary page in this book. Here it is. This compilation of books all have an interrelated theme, which is that the history of Earth involves ancient megalithic structures, artificial objects millions of years old, and giants who've existed back to before land animals had evolved. The first book is titled Ancient and Prehistoric Civilizations. In this book, there are many ancient megalithic ruins of civilizations which push the frontier of our understanding to the origins of civilization by many thousands of years. Ancient giants may also have been involved in these constructions from the proximity of their remains associated with these sites. The second book is titled Ancient and Prehistoric Civilizations, Book 2. In this book, I researched and found additional megalithic ruins which also increase the mystery of who built them, since many of these ruins must have been built way before the accepted start of human civilization. The next book is titled The Real Atlantis in the Eye of the Sahara and is a strong case for this location in West Africa to be the site of the legendary Atlantis. Book 4 is titled Strange Objects Which Should Not Exist. I did a review of artificial objects found with ages going back hundreds of millions of years. These findings also include anomalous imprints of giants and rocks, which are 100 to 200 million years old. Book 5 is titled The History of Antediluvian Giants, and it covers the existence of giants not only in historical times, but millions of years ago, as far back as 300 million years ago. Book 6 is titled Aliens Are Already Among Us. In this book, I examined how long aliens have been on this planet and how they have influenced us. My conclusion is that they have been here for many thousands of years and possibly much longer. The copyright page of this book says this book is copyrighted for 2019, The Antediluvian History of Earth, authored by Martin K. Ettington, all rights reserved, USA 2020, printed in the United States of America. And finally, if you're interested in other books by the author, you can go to his website at mkettingtonbooks.com. That's spelled mkettingtonbooks.com. 1.0 Earth's Amazing History. In 2018, I became fascinated with the stories of Atlantis in a new site in Western Africa. My research convinced me that this site is the best one which fits all of the stories of Atlantis as told by Plato. This led me to write the book The Real Atlantis in the Eye of the Sahara. While researching about Atlantis, I also checked out stories of megaliths, strange historical objects, and giants. I discovered some amazing things I had never previously known. My studies of megalithic sites proved fascinating. The old ruins of ancient history all over the world had always interested me. So I did a lot of research and found old megalithic sites stretching back over 70,000 years. Many of these sites' ages are not accepted by conventional archaeologists, but in my view, there was sufficient evidence to assign rough ages to most of these sites. Another issue is that I think many archaeologists and anthropologists ask the wrong questions. They first ask, who could have built these structures? My approach is to first determine if the structures are man-made or natural, then try to determine their ages. After all that, then is the time to ask who built them. This has led me to classify many questionable sites as real. A good example are the Bosnian pyramids, which age measurements show were built over 30,000 years ago. Conventional authorities say this is ridiculous since man was just a hunter-gatherer back then. Many even say these structures are just natural, not man-made. But when you look at the rocks or concrete uncovered, the tunnels, and the geometric shapes of these structures, it becomes plain that they are artificial constructions of man. So who built them? That is what we need to discover, not question the authenticity of the structures. So I finished my first book on this topic, Ancient Prehistoric Civilizations. Due to my interest in the topic, I kept going ahead looking for more megalithic sites just out of curiosity.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?